Heyo, welcome back to the show. Today we got a little bit of Dr. Dave being a douchebag. Apparently he's just going full retard. He's gonna start helping out the frauditors, apparently, and I guess he hates Frauditor Troll that much that he's going to switch sides again. He's flip-flopping back and forth, and he's just 1 or 2 days away from, hooking up with Joey and audit them and all them and just being a frauditor, man. I can see it.
Here on air. Please don't say anything
I'm not
negative.
going to say anything negative about Joe.
Okay, yeah,
but
because I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I want to address this comment on the screen very quickly. I'm not sucking up to Vegas Valley. I'm not sucking up to anyone. Everyone is welcome in the chat. I have blocked Vegas Valley I don't know how many times, but I believe in freedom of speech. And as long as he is not in here trying to dox someone or trying to threaten someone, he's welcome in here. And if you want to unsubscribe, I'm sorry you feel that way. Church of POS, which I hope doesn't mean what I think it does. But look, yeah, just please don't make threats about unsubscribing. I'm just, I've had it up to here the last couple of days with people back and forth. We're all supposed to be on the same side, and we're all fighting in house here. Just be respectful. This guy, New York State audits, I troll him heavily. I just discovered his channel not that long ago, and I love the guy. I love him to death. He's a gold mine. But I tell you what I'm going to do. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to write to him, and I'm going to tell him, even though it's going to cost me money, I'm going to tell him how he can go on Frauditor Troll's channel and claim those videos so they don't make a dime.
Wow.
Yeah. And I'm going to do the same thing to Amagansett Press, and I'm going to do the same thing with auditing.
Denver Metro Audits.
Wow.
He really hits them a lot, too.
I'm going to do, it's going to cost me money, too. But look, what I said in the video, the difference between me and everybody else is I have money. I had a golden parachute when I retired. I don't have
that
to worry.
Is crazy.
I do this for fun. Yeah, I like the money, but I do it because I like to do it.
Wow, so you heard that, guys. So he said he's going to team up with Auditing America, with Amagansett Press, and with New York State Audits to teach them how to do better copyright strikes and copyright claims so that they can take down our videos. That is crazy. So that way, once they learn that, they're going to use it on everybody. Unclean Hands, Irish Demon, Aztec Frauditor Ninja. If you start teaching tricks to the frauditors, they're going to use it on anybody. So anyways, yeah, so he did team up with frauditors to take us down. Somehow, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that he would team up with the people he says he's going to destroy. Sorry, Unclean Hands. He taught Dr. Dave how to beat strikes. Now I'm ashamed. That's crazy that he wants to team up with frauditors. That just proves that obviously he has no integrity. Like, there's no integrity there. It's just a big joke to him. He doesn't care about his people. If he's willing to team up with frauditors just to get his way, that is something else. The end. Because here's the thing. This guy lives in New York. So I gave him 48 hours to take down his false copyright strike, or I'm going to sue the shit out of him.
Hey, Trollface, I'm going to give you some free advice straight from Dr. Dave. Before you sue anyone, make sure they have something you can sue for. This guy might not have 2 dimes to rub together. So you're going to spend, thousands of dollars to go to court for your little YouTube video to be reinstated? And then what? You're not making that much money on the video to begin with. The best thing to do is just let it go.
For one simple reason. First of all, he's defaming to YouTube that we're stealing his content. when it's very obvious we're not. Every single video, we do commentary every 30 to 60 seconds. On top of that, we cover 2 videos at the very least, at least 2 videos. So you are just part of our video. We're covering many frauditors, and you're just part of it. Now, you should only do a copyright strike if you're ready to sue. If you're ready to sue.
Now listen to this, ladies and gentlemen. In addition to being a derivatives expert and a statistician, the boy is also a YouTube lawyer. Don't file until you're ready to sue. Oh, that's good advice. But Dr. Dave's advice is even better. Now, this is a 34-minute video, so let me cut to a different part. Hang on for a moment.
But yeah, Daniel, my closing remarks on Daniel is you have not seen the end of it. Bigger channels than you have tried to silence us, such as Amagansett Press, Mass Accountability, and a bunch of other smaller channels. They all tried to silence us, and it didn't work. It doesn't work. We're here to stay, and you are just screwing your channel over. You are screwing yourself. And if you want to come over on a live stream and we can discuss this, like, man, you can. There's no problem. Like, if you take down the copyright strikes, it's fine. You know, I'm not gonna sue you. But if you don't take it down, then you're screwing with our business.
Did you hear what Josh just said? You're screwing with our business. Well, hey, Sonny boy, if this is your business, if this is your only business, I hope you have a backup plan. As a former banker, I know all about backup plans. Yeah, bankers always retire with money in their pocket, not to mention a golden parachute. What do you have there, Josh and Nicole, besides your YouTube channel? Anything else?
Your thin little feelings are screwing with our business, and we're not going to accept that.
And here we go. Dr. Dave's like, yeah, I got money, you know, I'm gonna do all this shit, and I don't care. I'm gonna try to silence you and stifle your free speech. I'm gonna even get these other people that I don't like, you know, just because I don't like you. I'm gonna try to fuck up the whole movement and everything I represent. I'm gonna turn my back on it just because I don't like Frauditor Troll. Smart, Dr. Dave. It just shows what everybody's always saying. You're just a piece of shit. You're just fake as fuck. You're just a fake piece of shit. And that's, you know, why people don't like you. That's why you can't keep panel members. It's the same thing with Joey. You guys are just shitty people. It's like, that's why you can't keep people around. And that's why everybody leaves with a negative impression of you. You're like a frauditor, basically. And it's like, why does everybody hate me? You know, it's like, there's one common denominator, and it's you, Dr. Dave. It's your fucking personality. You're just a shitty person. That's why, you know, that's why everybody leaves the panel, and, you know, nobody wants to hang out with you, and you can't even pay people to be on your panel, you know? Like, shit.
So here's what I wanted to say about that. This guy, New York State Audits, I troll him heavily. I just discovered his channel not that long ago, and I love the guy. I love him to death. He's a gold mine. But I tell you what I'm going to do. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to write to him, and I'm going to tell him, even though it's going to cost me money, I'm going to tell him how he can go on Frauditor Troll's channel and claim those videos so they don't make a dime. Yeah. And I'm going to do the same thing to Amagansett Press, and I'm going to do the same thing with auditing.
Or Denver Metro Audits, because he really hates them a lot too.
I'm going to do, it's going to cost me money too, but look, what I said in the video, the difference between me and everybody else is I have money.
Never mind the fact that that would mean you're turning your whole back on the community, right? You're fucking over the whole community. not just fraud or troll. And you're fucking or yourself in this because you actually get paid for your videos. But you're like, hey, you guys, you want to know how to make it so I don't get paid for my videos? And then you're gonna go tell them all. That's some stupid shit, Dr. Dave. That is beyond stupid. And it's like, you do this stuff all the time, where it's like, you stand for nothing, you are nothing, you're just a pathetic old boomer. You really, man, I don't know, man. You're just, it's pathetic. You're a shitty person, and, honestly, I'm glad, I'm kind of just done with your bullshit.
I had a golden parachute when I retired. I don't have to worry. I do this for fun. Yeah, I like the money, but I do it because I like to do it. They're doing it because they have to do it. I don't care, man. You know what? Like I said, there's two things they're worried about. They're worried about their money and they're worried about their privacy. Now, I didn't say that I was going to do anything about their privacy, but you keep pushing somebody, stuff happens. What can I tell you?
Did this old motherfucker really threaten them now? You're really throwing around threats, Dr. Dave. Oh, man. You're really going downhill, buddy. I'm sorry, but yeah, I'm done with this dude's bullshit. I am not a fan of Dr. Dave anymore. I was like, even after the last thing with Frauditor, it was like, dude, we're trying to hang in there with you. And it's like, you just keep doing dumb shit. And it's like, I guess maybe Joey put you up to it to buy subscribers because he was buying them, or maybe you thought it was a good idea because you think the shit he does is a good idea. Yeah, I don't know what your deal is, but it's kind of sad that it's come to this, where you're making all these little pathetic threats and buying your fans, and you got a couple sycophants, but that's about it, buddy. You could keep pretending you're fighting for good, but you're obviously a bad person.
Yeah, people were pissed off because I let Joe from Las Vegas come in. Like I said, man, as long as you're not making threats in the side chat, you can speak what you want, man. You can say what you want.
And I'm not going to lie, I was happy that he was here so he could hear that Frauditor didn't do what he said he would do for the second time.
Right. I don't know. Hey, look who's here. Big Jake. Now, Big Jake's a guy that I did not write off completely. I did not write him off completely. I just think he was a little, I don't know if confused is the right word, but Jake, I never said anything bad about Jake, and I don't think he ever said anything bad about me. He was just in some places he shouldn't have been, and I'm going to
Jake
is that I know two things that Josh and Nicole value other than their family time with their kids. They value, not in any particular order, the money that they generate from YouTube. And above everything else, they value their privacy. Well, I see both of those things can go to the wayside, because as far as the money goes, I put out a video today. I'm going to play it here. Yeah, I want to address this. Peanut 411 is trash. I should probably be thanking Frauditor right now. I have never had this high of a gain in subscribers since last year. When I started the channel last year, I would get 700, 800, 900 subscribers in a day, and I'm wow, this is phenomenal. But eventually that leveled off and it went down. And Combat Wombat made a video about that. He says, oh, look at Dr. Dave's subs. They were this. And now look, they went down. Yeah, you can't sustain that kind of growth over a long term. But now, today and yesterday, man, they have jumped up. I haven't seen it like this in 9 months. This is amazing. Yeah, thank you, Frauditor, for that anyway. But
in the last, because I'm on Social Blade, subscribers for the last 30 days for Frauditor, it went down 11.1%.
I saw that. And most of them were the last 3 days.
Yep.
Oh, Dr. Dave is a fucking moron. I didn't think he was as stupid as he is, but he's just a piece of shit as a human. He's a shitty friend. He's just a shitty person. He is always just being a piece of shit. Even when he's trying to be normal and nice, it's all an act just to pretend to be nice or normal. It's like his political channel he made, and he's so ashamed of it and the things that he says that he won't associate it with his real name or his self because he's so ashamed of his actions there. He's that embarrassed of the dumb shit he's saying, the racist shit, the stupid shit, that he's so embarrassed and cowardly he won't even show his face with those words, dude. Yeah, I don't know. Dr. Dave's really gone off the rails, and he's acting like a silly old boomer, a racist old piece of shit. You know, kind of just like a fucking moron, imbecile, an idiot. Yeah, Dr. Dave, you're just kind of being a dumb old bitch. Yeah, I know Joey's trying really hard to get your attention, man. Maybe you guys should make that political channel again, buddy. You know, work on that shit, because you don't really got any friends around here, do you?
If you have time to come in, Sugar, you're welcome. I sent you a link, and she sent $1.99. Thank you so much, Swedish Sugar. Having a blast with Dr. Dave and Peeps. Hey, thank you. This is somebody that Frauditor Troll turned down for a live stream because she's the ex-girlfriend of Joe Cool. And the reason given was she apparently Nicole was afraid of backlash from Joe Cool and his friends, but it's worked out for me. It's worked out for me. And also, I guess Sweet's nephew is a sheriff's officer out there where Denver Metro Audits is, and has a little dirt on him. So I'd like to get that interview as well. But I don't know, man. Yeah, so it's not as bad as I thought it would be, Jeff. I thought you were really gonna say some things here, but you've been pretty good.
No,
so
I
far.
wasn't going to. Like I said, I wasn't going to bash Joe because I was hoping Joe was going to cut loose on Frauditor Troll because he deserves it.
Oh,
I'm not going to lie. I don't care. I mean, you know, to me, backstabbing is the worst thing in the world to do to somebody. Again, Gen Xers and Boomers don't backstab people. They're going to come at you to the face and tell you. Frauditor Troll backstabbed you, and that is the right way would have been in the email and talk to you and say, hey, can you please, you know, just, you know, separate this. I mean, he had Combat Wombat on there.
yeah.
And like he'll tell a Klein. And again, I even looked it up in the Webster a dictionary. Combat Wombat didn't like what you said about the cross-dresser.
Yeah.
Getting knocked up. And he said it offended him. If you look up in the Webster dictionary for a cross-dresser, that is not a derogatory term.
No, I don't think it is. No.
But he acted like it was because you said it.
Well,
Yeah, I think it's all about the way he uses it. When he starts saying all that sissy queer stuff and, you know, going on about foreigner bastards and all this crazy stuff, dude. You know, all that stuff I'm sure he says on that podcast or, you know, that channel he made, whatever it is, that he's so ashamed of he won't even tell us the name of it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he says all that hateful shit over there. That's why he won't tell us the name.
Rolling, mama. Yeah, it's the last few days of summer and all the idiots are down here. By the way, there's a bacteria alert today. Don't swim in the water due to high levels of bacteria. I don't know. I see about 4 kids and a couple of adults out there.
So you guys can hear it, right? You hear the audio?
Yes, I did. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
It goes to show you there are bloody idiots everywhere all the time, my friends. Not to worry. Yeah, a lot of tourists down here today. I don't know what's going on. A lot of foreign bastards, what can I tell you?
All right. Did you hear that?
Yes.
A lot of foreign bastards.
Yeah.
So if you weren't born in America, Dr. Dave considers you a foreign bastard. Just so you guys know.
Everywhere all the time, my friends. Not to worry. Yeah, a lot of tourists down here today. I don't know what's going on. A lot of foreign bastards, what can I tell you? Yeah, go ahead.
ahead and call me a racist and a bigot, one of those old white men. I don't give a shit.